Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my bathroom. Say hello to my very sad looking plant back here. I need to water it. Today I'm doing yet another Vogue inspired get ready with me, and I'm doing it very authentically this time because I'm filming it on my phone, and it seems like for most of the Vogue videos they film it on a phone of some sort. So I pretty much woke up like 15 minutes ago. I have a lot of energy right now because I've been drinking my matcha and this gives me more energy than coffee. It's kind of amazing. And I'm gonna be showing you guys my current everyday routine. And I know what you're thinking, Jamie, we've seen your everyday routine maybe 637 times. And listen, I understand where you're coming from, but my everyday routine changes bi-weekly. I'm always switching out products, switching out techniques, doing and trying new things, because if I did the same thing every day, it just wouldn't work, because this is my job and I need to try things. Since I also just woke up 15 minutes ago, I'm also gonna take you through my morning skincare routine since I haven't done anything yet. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hair half up just to get it out of my face. That's step number one. So for my cleanser, I'm gonna go in with my current favorite morning cleanser. This is the Inky List Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser. If you have texture on your skin, this stuff is amazing because it has fulvic acid in it. It's going to help in chemically exfoliating your skin. And so I really love the fact that this does more than just cleaning my face. It actually helps with the texture on my skin. So let's get washing. ASMR. So now that my skin is cleansed, I'm gonna go in with my vitamin C serum. This is my SkinCeuticals CE Frolic. It's one of my favorite vitamin C's. So I just take a couple drops and press it into the skin. And I have been really making a point to put things like skincare products on my neck because I tend to forget about this area. For my moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with my Skin Fix Barrier Plus Lipid Peptide Cream. That was so dramatic. Before we get into the makeup, I'm gonna do some body care things. So I'm gonna go in with my Skin Fix Resurface Plus AHA Renewing Cream. This is kind of like a retexturizing body cream. I kind of switch between this guy and the Joe's Maran Retinol Body Cream for my keratosis pilaris. So I'm just putting some on my arm area. So now it's time to put on some deodorant. I have my Native Cucumber Mint deodorant over here. This portion of the video is in partnership with Native, which is always really exciting. I've been working with Native for a really long time. Native deodorant is a deodorant that I constantly find myself going back to because it kind of just checks all the boxes of what I'm looking for in a deodorant. It's paraben, aluminum, and sulfate free. It's also vegan and cruelty free. And when it comes to more natural deodorants, I've always found it really difficult to find one that is actually effective. Native is one of the few that I've tried that is actually effective. The scents that they come in are also so good. I've never been like a scented deodorant person, but Native completely converted me because their scents are just so pleasant. The one that I'm using right now is cucumber and mint, and it's really, really nice and fresh. It's also not too strong. The texture is great. It's not sticky at all. Ta-da. As always, I have a special code for you guys. If you want to get a pack of 3 Native deodorants, you can get it for 33% off using the code JAMIEP4, and I'll have the link in the description box down below. So since my skin is really nice and prepped and super hydrated, I do not need to go in with a primer of any sort because this is going to act as a perfect base for my foundation. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using my Milk Sunshine Skin Tint. So you just press this thing a couple times, the foundation squirts out of here, and then you just roll it on the face. Not my favorite way to dispense foundation, but it works. You could totally use your fingers to blend this out, but I'm gonna go in with a brush. This is just a dense buffing brush, and I'm just gonna press it into the skin to keep the coverage, so I'm avoiding like swiping it all over my face. Look how nice that looks. Honestly, the skincare that I put on definitely helps. And this glow, so good. I really find this gives me the perfect amount of coverage for every day. It covers up my redness just enough where I feel like it just evens out my skin tone, but it doesn't blank out my face, which I like. You do still see my spots through, which is okay. For my concealer, I have been really liking this Bare Minerals concealer. It is the original liquid mineral concealer, and I'm using the shade 1C Fair. I just find this has really nice medium coverage, and it sits beautifully on the skin. I just like to put it in these 3 places on my under eye, like right in the crease of my under eye, on the inner corner, and then on the outer corner. And then I'm going to highlight a bit with this. Ooh, I just applied way too much. But I put it on the bridge of my nose, on my chin, just a little bit on the center of my forehead. And then taking the same brush and buffing that out. Like, look how good that looks underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go in now with my powder. This is my Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Feathery. I've been raving about this powder nonstop. It's probably one of my new all-time favorites. It's such a lightweight sheer powder that looks like nothing on the skin, but it has this way of smoothing your skin and making it look so airbrushed. I'm gonna take this double-ended hourglass brush, taking the small side, picking up a little bit of powder, and I'm just going to hit under eyes and the center of the face. And you'll notice that I obviously have a lot of glow going on, and this powder doesn't mattify the glow. It just kind of tones it down a little bit and sets it, obviously. It really just has this way of kind of smoothing the skin. It's such a beautiful powder. Clearly I'm obsessed. For my bronzer today, I'm gonna be going in with NARS Laguna. This is an oldie but a goodie. You know, sometimes I just kind of circle back to those old products that I used to use all the time that I kind of tend to forget about after I become obsessed with it for a certain period of time. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm back on the NARS Laguna train. It's just like a really good go-to bronzer that I know will always do me right. So I'm just gonna apply that everywhere. On my cheekbones, on my forehead, just to warm up the skin a little bit. Lately, what I tend to do is I will use a powder bronzer, but then a cream blush and a cream highlight, just so my face isn't too wet with creams. It kind of balances things out, because if I use literally a full face of creams, it's great, it's beautiful, I love that, but it obviously is very creamy on the face. So I do like to balance it out with a little bit of powder on the face, just so my makeup doesn't like completely just slide off by the end of the day. This is one of the new shades from the Tower 28 blushes. It's the Beach Please blush in Power Hour. Now I haven't actually used this yet, so this is kind of gonna be a first impression at the same time, but I'm really excited to try this because I love these types of tones as blushes. These like very, very warm, almost brown colors work so well as a blush because it really warms up the face and it sculpts it at the same time. I'm gonna pick it up with my finger because these are very, very wet, creamy blushes. Very pigmented too. So just a couple dots on both sides, and I guess just start to blend it out. Oh my God, I already love this color. Oh my God. I just got such a wave of excitement. It almost looks like a sunburnt color, which I love in a blush too. It just looks so natural looking. Oh my God, this color is amazing. Oh my God, I love this. And look how easy that blended out too. That's why I really do like the Tower 28 blushes for that. I'm also gonna put a little bit across the bridge of my nose just because it's kind of that sunburnt color. That's how it's translating on my face at least, and so I feel like it'll be cute. That looks kind of weird. Take my foundation brush and just kind of dull it down a bit. There we go. It just looked like a red stripe across my nose. Not that I really need highlighter because I feel like my face is very, very, very glowy. I am still going to use my Auric Glow Lust in Morganite because it is what I've been doing every single day. This is a really gorgeous glossy highlight. I just put a tiny, tiny little drop on the back of my hand, and I'll pinpoint it just on the tops of my cheekbones. And this just gives a stunning, very natural, but still very their highlight. I have not been using anything else really. And I kind of just bring it up underneath my brow bone too. Whatever I have left over in my finger. And whatever I have left over on the back of my hand, I just kind of put it in a couple other areas of my face. So on my upper lip, on the bridge of my nose, tip of my nose. I'm glowy. I'm officially glowy. For my brows, yes, I'm using the M Cosmetics Brow Cream. Nothing new, I still cannot stop using this stuff. It's just my favorite thing ever, and it's like a lazy girl's dream. It allows me to do my brows basically without actually doing my brows, since it kind of fills it in at the same time as I set it. Does that even make sense? It sets and fills in at the same time. There you go. I kind of just brush all my brow hairs up because I want a fluffier brow look today. Cute. Like, look at the difference. So much better. Brows still remain my least favorite part of my makeup routine to do, but it obviously makes the biggest difference, and so I don't ever really want to skip it. Okay, let's talk eyes. For my eyeshadow, it switches day to day depending on what I'm feeling. Most days I honestly just put mascara on and leave it at that, but on the days that I want to do something a little bit extra, I've been loving layering the Rare Beauty liquid eyeshadows or the Smashbox Always On liquid eyeshadows on top of, like, you know, a really simple eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna take this Rare Beauty liquid shadow in the shade Nearly Neutral, and I just put it all over my lid. These are very easy to work with. It's a super thin consistency. It's not thick at all. And so I find it just so easy to slap on the eye. You could use your finger to blend it out, but I am gonna go in with a little blending brush just to kind of buff out the edge. To soften it. You see how that just diffused immediately? So now that that's down, just a nice little wash of color, I'm gonna go in with this Makeup by Mario eyeshadow palette in Bronzy Glam. And this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna be taking this shade over here, which is just like a nice rosy champagne. And on my fluffy brush, I'm just gonna wash this on the lid. I don't really want my lid to be metallic, you know? I just kind of want a nice wash of glow. And so by using a fluffy brush, it's not gonna pack the shadow on, it's just gonna give a nice wash. And so it'll give my lid just a really, really nice soft glow. I feel like you could barely even see it, but in person, it just has this really nice hint of shimmer, hint of glow. It's very pretty. For my mascara, I'm gonna try a new product today because I've been meaning to try this mascara out. It's a brand new one from Benefit, and so I figured why not just do it on camera with you guys. So this is the new They're Real Magnet Mascara from Benefit. I'm really excited to see how this is going to work because Benefit has some of my favorite mascaras. The Roller Lash is like an all-time favorite for me. So let's see. This is what the wand looks like. I'm very into the way that that's applying. I feel like it's making my lashes look very feathery, which is the look that I typically like for my lashes. And it's keeping them really nice and separated. Love that, oh my God. Okay, let's do the lip just to finish this off. I'm going to line my lips with, of course, my Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. Classic, one of my favorite lip liners. My lips are very hydrated right now from the lip balm and they're still very like slippy, which is actually what I want right now when applying this lip liner because I don't really want like a harsh lip line. I kind of just want definition, but not like a solid line, if that makes sense. I want it to look really soft. So that slippiness of the lip balm is helping me in just kind of making sure that it doesn't apply too harshly. But you see how it still defined my lip line. For my lipstick, I'm gonna go in with this L'Oreal Color Riche Plump and Shine in 107 Coconut Plum. It's a perfect pinky neutral. And it's really, 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 really shiny. Look how amazing this color is. You guys, you need this. You need this, that's all I'm saying. Every time I put this color on, it like takes my breath away because it truly is just such a perfect neutral color. Like, I mean, the color itself and then combined with this formula, which is so glossy and juicy looking. So here is the finished look. I definitely have mascara all over my eyelids, which just always happens no matter what I do. It's very annoying. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video and today's makeup look. Don't forget to let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. And if you end up trying out this look, I want to see photos, so send them to me on Instagram at Jamie Paige Beauty. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.